Filipino food?
No, it's done. We're officially on our way back home, and I don't want no more Filipino food. We're gonna try to find the McDonald's because we are in the airport for the next 23 hours. So first snack of airport day is some potato corner, cheese fries, and sour cream fries.
Sour cream and cheese.
Sour cream and cheese. 2 flavors at once. You approve, babe?
I approve.
It's a nice little snack. I feel like I'm hot and sweaty. Airport life.
Airport life.
Sitting on a corner. Luggage right here.
Hashtag airport life.
Hashtag airport life. We found the McDonald's in the airport. Chris just went off to the restroom. I'm watching our luggage. A little braid in my hair. Because it is hot here. Well, it's not too hot, but my hair down sometimes gets a little hot, depending on the area of where we're at in the airport. So I decided just to braid it up a little bit, but I'm not good at braiding. So after this, me and Chris are gonna keep walking around. We just had our snack and found like a corner to sit in for about like 45 minutes. But then we want to stretch our legs, so we start walking around to see what's in the airport. I think we found out where the casino is, so that would be fun just to play some games to pass the time. So we'll see what we get into. Airport life, airport day. I decided to go and see what this Newport World Resort is like. I didn't realize it was this far, but we had to go up some like ramps. They're little like thing that you walk on that moves, helps you take your luggage. It's not working, so we had to push our luggage up the incline. So we ventured out into the city to try to see about these hotels. Are we trying to go to the Hilton? Yeah.
Not the best scene on this side.
This is our room.
There's our upgraded room.
Our upgraded room. They told us they upgraded us. We decided to book a hotel here at the Marriott. We went to the Hilton and they didn't have any rooms. Went to the Holiday Inn Express because it was across the street. They didn't have any rooms. And then looked up stuff online like we probably should have done in the beginning.
And no rooms.
And booked a room here at the Marriott. So yeah, we said forget the airport life. Oh, it even has your name on there already.
Yes.
Nice tub.
Well, this will feel like refresh and relax.
Yeah.
Our sleep schedule won't be so fucked up either.
Our street view looks like. So the airport's just on the other side of this building here. And the casino's just right there. And that's where we're gonna go.
Yep.
Once we get our stuff up here.
Yep.
Chris just showered, got dressed. Let's look at the fit. Fancy. So now we're gonna go to the casino and test our luck. Hopefully get lucky. The lobby has some like artwork here. I think these are nails, but yeah, screws, they're screws. But we got the Beatles over here and this Michael Jackson one. It's really cool. To the casino. Wish us luck.
Yes,
hopefully we win. Chris decided to take a break from the casino. I wasn't having any luck, but Chris was doing pretty good. But we're taking a break because we have not had anything to eat all day. So we are heading to McDonald's. Oh, well, can't really trust the cars out here. But we wanted McDonald's in the airport, but we found one out here, which is even better because it's not super crowded like the other one was. Nuggies. You want a 20 piece? Sweet and sour sauce maybe? That's the one I like to get. And I will go ahead and get my burger. medium. Wonder what shake fries are. Ooh, maybe they're like those cheese fries I had earlier in the airport. Let's try that.
You know what's up?
Regular.
I'll try
The two-piece. So this is mine and Chris's McDonald's spread. He's trying the chicken McDo, and I'm gonna try the mixed spaghetti. But we do have quarter pounders and chicken nuggets and fries just to be on the safe side. This is what the chicken McDo looks like. Got, I think, is that a 4-piece that you got? 4-piece.
4-piece. It'll be 2.
It's supposed to be 2, that's what I thought. Some rice. This is my mixed spaghetti. Looks different, so I'm gonna try this in just a bit. Okay, I'm gonna try the mixed spaghetti. This is what it looks like. Yum. It looked good when the people were eating it in the restaurant. I was like, you know what, I'm curious. And I love spaghetti, so it's like I gotta figure out what this McDonald's spaghetti tastes like. Just gonna get a little good swirl around the fork. Piece of whatever meat this is here. Cheers. Okay, going in. It's different, but it's not bad. It's very tomato saucy. The meat tastes good.
How'd they feel coming from McDonald's?
You know, if I lived here and I could get a mixed spaghetti, I think I would like it. I think I would order it like the way I order chicken nuggets. Like, not every time, but sometimes. I think just because I know it's different, it has like this little sausage versus like meatball. Just throw me off, but it's very tomato-y, but almost like a sweet tomato-y flavor. It's almost like eating SpaghettiOs, but more tomato-y, I guess. I'm still gonna eat it, so it's good enough to keep eating. So yeah. I had also ordered like shaky fries with cheese, so they just gave me the fries like this to shake myself. So I'll probably do about half just in case I want regular fries. Oh, Chris is going in for the chicken.
The fried chicken.
Chris likes fried chicken. I'm not a big fried chicken eater, so.
I'll go plain and I'll go with the sauce. Good. Not so much heavy on seasoning, maybe because of the sauce, so I'll put the sauce next. But it's crunchy. When I say crispy, it's crispy.
Crispy?
But a good crisp.
With the sauce. Oh yeah. So you're kind of wishing right now McDonald's sold chicken back at home.
Yeah.
Fried chicken back home.
Honestly, I just miss fried chicken.
Okay, now that Chris said the chicken was like really good, I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna get some sauce. I even got some chicken skin, which I hate or don't care for.
I think I see an alliance.
Yeah, it is good with that sauce. I didn't try it without, but it is good with that sauce. We're watching Hunger Games. We're playing Uno by the bar.
On the bar.
On the bar. We're gonna go with blue.
Blue.
No.
Purple.
Wow. That is the quickest game of Uno we've ever played. Really, that much of the deck is still left. How? I'm already beat.
You ready, beat? Thank you. Thank you.
I was winning. I had one card, and then Chris pulled this card out and beat me. And you're happy about it.
I'm very happy that the champ don't lose.
It's mine.
That was the greatest comeback ever.
I was so happy I was winning.
He called Uno with so much confidence, and then it was like, swap it.
Wow.
Jaw dropped.
It did. For once I was gonna win. And he took it from me.
Stole it.
He could have just
Stole
drew
it.
some cards and pretend like he didn't have anything.
You know what? Honestly,
But he
this is her
didn't.
fault because she was like, draw 4, draw 4, draw 2, skip you. So she brought that card to me. If she would have played fair, she probably would have got it and won.
Wow. I don't know who made that card up, but it sucks. Me and Chris just came back from the casino. Won us some monies. And now we're having some cake with our winnings. We're here at the Garden Wing Cafe. Garden Wing Cafe. Here in the, I was gonna say the airport. In the hotel like resort. It's like a whole, what is this place called? Newport World Resorts. So it's like all connected, the casino with the hotel, a bunch of like little shops and everything like that. So we have red velvet vanilla cake and some Sprites. Cake cheers.
Cake cheers.
That tastes like the chocolate mousse cake that we love from like Olive Garden.
Especially like this part right here, like from like here down, it's so good. This cream's okay, but man, once you get to like right here,
Yeah, everything, these layers.
oh my god, this comes together so well.
Before me and Chris go back to our room, we got one last drink to have here in the Philippines. Chris has his Maker's Mark and soda, and I have a mojito. Looks so refreshing, and they gave us some peanuts, and we have some cigars to take home. Oh, some ice. Okay, so originally I had wanted to do like a 3 favorites thing each day and vlog that, but never really got the chance because I wasn't really in the vlogs for that day. So that didn't happen. But the other day for dinner, last night when we were all still together as a group, they asked what was our 3 favorite things from the entire trip. And so I was like, you know what, while we're trying to pass some time in the airport, I'm gonna ask Chris like what his 3 favorite things were. But our time at the mansion, our time at the resort, and then our time in El Nido.
The alcohol.
And just say like what those 3 favorite things were. So, from the mansion, the very first place that we stayed at, the Airbnb, what was your 3 favorite things from those like 3 days that we spent?
The views. Like when you're in that pool, the view from either side, whether you're in the morning or the evening, like breathtaking. Especially being like so high up in the air. Like we're in a 4-story mansion.
Yeah.
So that's way up there. I love the, I want to say it was when Julio showed up and it was all of us together. Like that was really
Like all
fun.
okay.
And then we went clubbing that night. So that was a really, really fun time. And 3, so we're hanging out with Jim's family, right? And
The bride.
yeah, the bride. And the bride had a nephew, Carter. Cutest guy, cutest kid you've seen. And that was the first child I ever seen that wanted to be with Erica in the pool and whatever. And they hung out for like an hour, and that was really,
In the pool.
that was the first time that's ever happened, and that was really cool to see. So
Yeah, I told his dad
those are
like kids don't like me, so
Yeah.
I was really surprised. It felt special for a bit.
So those are my 3 favorite things. And
Okay.
the honorable mention was the one night me and Erica went hard on our own, and we passed out outside. Honorable
Stayed
mention.
up till like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm checking in to say what my 3 favorite things were when we were in the mansion. So first off was probably the first night when we got into the pool and like saw the sunset and everything, and I think it really hit me that like we were here like in the Philippines because it's like our first international trip kind of thing like that, and I couldn't believe like we were really halfway across the world and we were able to like be able to see those views that we were seeing, so they were really pretty. I felt like really grateful that night. And then the second thing would be whenever we went out to the club, me and my sister always have this like one memory of like listening to that song by Usher. Yeah. And I told Chris like if they play that song tonight, like it would be so perfect. We were only going to be at the club for like 2 hours, and I mean there's so many songs that could be played, but that song played that night. So I just went out and started dancing by myself. I don't know if anybody came and started dancing with
That's
me.
still not the thing.
But yeah, I told them if they play the song, like, I'm gonna dance, because that's mine and her song. And so then the third thing I would say was probably when we got our massages. There was like this funny story about the massages. So when we got it, it was like everybody was just laughing and having a good time. And then the massage itself was really good. It was my first time getting a massage like that. So that was really something that I enjoyed. I guess my honorable mentions would be what Chris said, staying up all night drinking together. Okay, so we're back, and now we're going to talk about our 3 favorites from the Crimson Resort, which is where the wedding was at. Chris gets to go first again.
Okay. So the favorite was our dinner on the beach. That was really, really nice. They surprised us with like the extra desserts, the bottle of wine, their specialty drink. There was, and of course like the little bonus stuff around it with our wedding song of all places being heard around the world. Who would have thought that? Watching the sun go down, things like, it's just all little things that make a perfect dinner and perfect night. So yes, number 1 there. Number 2 for me was on the actual wedding day. The groom needed a room to get ready, do his photo shoots, things like that. So we had them all in our room to do the photo shoots, and it was really cool with all the guys. Like I said, the reason why I came on this trip is for the groom and the other guys that are there that are with us, and us hanging around, laughing behind the scenes, and drinking and things like that. Like that's what I went for, and that's what I got. So I really, really did enjoy that a lot. And number 3, so it was the second day or the first full day there. We got up for breakfast, and we went to the breakfast, and when we walked in, I saw these biscuits. And no offense, but like we ate a lot of Filipino food this whole trip. Everything has rice. Everything has these soy sauces, clam sauces, shrimp, whatever. Just craving for something from home, close to it. So we walked into breakfast, and there was the sausages and biscuits. Oh my God.
They were so good.
They were so good. So yeah, the sausage biscuits were the shit. Like, oh my God. My only complaint about the Crimson was they never brought them back after that day.
We were like, oh my gosh, we're going to come back every day and have one of these sandwiches because they were so good. And then they never had them the next, I think 2 times that we went and had breakfast there. Yeah. So that was sad.
That was heartbreaking. Like,
even on the last day, our last breakfast, I was so sad that they were not there.
Honorable mention.
The sushi. Yeah, chef's kiss.
Chef's
so
kiss. No, amazing.
Okay, so for my 3 favorites during the time that we were there at the Crimson Resort, I was going to say the mansion, like Chris said, the dinner that we had together on our last night there, I think it was just like the perfect night. We got to watch the sunset and then have dinner under the stars.
I even recorded the sun going down. That was crazy.
Yeah, he had the perfect sunset video. And then the singer that was there for a different event played our wedding song. So me and Chris danced under the stars. Just being able to try all the different foods. Everything was really good and interesting and stuff that we hadn't ate before. And being able to like share that experience and like try it with each other. See what our reactions were and stuff like that was fun. And it was like a long dinner from like 6 to 9, so just being able to enjoy all that time underneath, the canopy with him and everything was just...
That's how you know it's love. You can have a dinner for 3 hours and still be happy.
And the free, the comp champagne that they gave us, we weren't really expecting. Good. So that was like a special night for me. And then,
we're actually trying not to drink either.
Yeah, we were trying not to drink that day, and they gave us the champagne, so...
We're like, darn.
Yeah, another day of drinking. I mean, mine are not in order or anything like that, but the dinner probably was my favorite thing. I guess if I'm going to rank them, the number 2 is whenever I was in the water one morning and there was this fish that like was staying with me for like 20 minutes. I would move and he'd come swim closer to me and just like swim all around my feet and stayed with me the whole time. It made me feel like a Disney princess, like, I don't know, Ariel, having my own cute little sidekick fish friend. So that was fun. He was really cute, so I enjoyed that. And then the third thing, I would probably say the sunset, the day of the wedding. There was like an outdoor reception right off the beach, and like that night the sunset was just like stunning. It was so pretty that night. So I just remember seeing it and being like, wow, I haven't seen the sunset like this while we had been there. So that was one of my favorite things to see, because everybody was taking photos, laughing, having a good time, having drinks. Everybody.
We did a prom photo on the beach.
Yeah, we did a prom photo on the beach with some of the other bridesmaids and groomsmen. I wasn't a bridesmaid, but fun.
She was a backup's bride. We're good. She was ready to go.
But yeah, it was just really like a beautiful night with that sunset, and everybody was just really happy because we had just seen our friends get married. So that would be my third favorite thing. Good morning. It is 5:47 a.m. and our flight leaves at 8:40 this morning, so we are up. We pretty much packed everything yesterday except for our travel clothes today, so we're good to like go and check out once we get freshened up. I changed into my travel clothes. This is what 5:47 looks like. It's already daylight out because we just have to walk out here and around this little circular building here, and right behind it is where we can enter the airport. Just finished washing my face, but the crazy thing in the bathroom is that there is a speaker in here, so right up there. The movie that Chris is watching, I can hear it perfectly in here. Officially leaving the room. Travel day is officially starting. Oh, travel day is officially starting.
The next 24 hours.
For the next 24 hours. Actually, yeah.
24 hours.
Sort of. 12 hours. Our flight's 12 hours.
And then another piece, another 3.5.
3.5, yeah. And then
Layover.
probably about 3 hours waiting in the airport. Okay, I don't think it's 24, but it's like 18. Somewhere around there. Better than a 40-hour travel day. Ooh, where's Chris? So yeah, our flight from Manila to San Francisco is about 12.5 hours. Half a day. So we leave from Manila at 8:40 a.m. and we land in San Francisco at 6:40 a.m. on Friday. So we actually gained 2 hours back. And then we have like an hour-and-a-half layover in San Francisco and have a 3-hour ride back home. So yeah, it is Friday, April 18th in the morning, and we will land in the morning in San Francisco on Friday, April 18th. So that's a little crazy.
Coming back dark.
Yeah, we're coming back tanned, super tanned. Oh shoot, is it closing on you?
That thing's no time.
There's McDonald's. It's open. Going down is way easier than coming up this incline and that incline. So we made it through check-in, immigration, security. Now we're just in our terminal. We're gonna go to our gate soon, but we're looking for snacks or breakfast. So I ended up getting some kind of like mixed berries donut as like my morning breakfast, which took the longest to get in line.
Forever.
Wow. But Chris is having to eat these because these are not allowed in the US. You can't take them back, so gotta eat them before we enter our gate.
Only a few now.
Only a few. That's what the donut looks like. Just took like 2 bites, waiting on the mixed berries. But either way, I love a good chocolate glazed donut, so still delicious. Those are plain. Good morning from San Francisco. We made it back. But we have been rushing this whole time because we had to go through customs security, checking our bags, and all the lines that we got in took forever. And we only had about an hour from when we landed until the plane started boarding. But we're group 4 anyway, so we have time. We have about 20 minutes until they stop boarding, so we're on our way over there to the gate, but should be there soon. Finally made it back home. Finally. I'm tired. Hello. I missed you. You want squeezy? Come here.
I didn't make it to the Philippines.
So me and Chris are back home. Got home yesterday. Chris's dad picked us up from the airport around 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. Came back this way, had lunch with his family, then got home. I knocked out by 7 o'clock. Chris stayed up, I think, till like 9.
Yeah, 9. Wasn't much later.
And then woke up at 3 a.m. for about 30 minutes and then slept till like 1 p.m. So got all my sleep that I lost in the Philippines last night, got it back. But I was telling Chris that when we were in Manila on that last night, we were talking about our 3 favorites. We never finished talking about our 3 favorites from El Nido. So we're gonna end the vlog here with our 3 favorites so that the Philippine vlogs can be done with. Do you know your 3 favorites from El Nido?
So from El Nido, so we went scuba diving for the first time, and for those that don't know, I cannot swim, so I was not gonna do the scuba diving.
Snorkeling?
Oh yeah, snorkeling.
Snorkeling.
I don't know what I call
Scuba diving's like down under the water.
Deep. Yeah, no, snorkeling. I was just floating
I was
on
like...
top. Yeah, I didn't go under. I could have gone under, but then I wanted to come back up because I can't swim. So went to this one spot and to go snorkeling, and it was really cool because it's like this giant rock, and then of course, like from the rock, there's like coral reef that's in the bottom too, and they warned us about this coral reef to almost scare you more to begin with, because they're like, don't step on it, don't get too close from it, because there's like sea urchins, there's sea snakes, and all this poisonous stuff that can kill you. So it's like crap. But we went out there, we did it anyways, and it was really fun. So that's probably number 1 on there. Number 2 was when we got there, we were like walking around the area and this and that, and we saw a taco truck. You can't go wrong with the taco truck on the beach in a place like that. So, because to me the area is it's too nice to just put something that's not good on there.
Yeah.
So we went for it,
midnight.
and oh my god, some of the best tacos I've eaten overall, and on top of that, probably easily the top 2 best meals of the whole 2 weeks. So of course that's going to be number 2. And then number 3 was our massage. Our 90-minute massage was amazing.
Yeah.
So that's my top 3.
Okay, so my 3 favorites are pretty similar to Chris's. When we went snorkeling that day, like we had gone on a whole excursion and did some kayaking, but the snorkeling was like my favorite part of that day. They let us feed the fish with some bread and stuff, so there was all these fishes around us. and we saw a fish that looked like Nemo, a clownfish, and then a dory fish. So that
dory
was
fish.
like really exciting for me. And even
I
like
actually saw a gill too, but she didn't get to see the gill.
yeah, I didn't see the gill. So that was like my favorite of the whole El Nido trip. And then also the taco truck was one of my favorites. The food was amazing. It was so good. And it was just funny because me and Chris had just come out of our massage and we were like in this like
Yeah, we're out of
zen,
it.
sleepy
We were literally
state.
out of it, yeah.
But like, I was like, no, we need to eat our tacos right now. Like, I really want to try them. And we had some Coronas and our tacos and it was amazing. So that was like my second favorite. And then our third favorite would have been that same night we went to the beach, like kind of like at sunset time, right after the taco truck thing.
Yeah.
And the sunset was just so pretty. It was like pink and orange outside, and the waves were like just reflecting the sunset kind of like on this water and stuff. And it just looked like perfect outside, and we were in the water. I got back and like was messing around with the waves and like letting the waves hit and crash on me. So that was fun. So those were like my three favorites of the El Nido side of the trip.
Well, we found out 2 fun facts. Is the cove one of the coves we went to is actually one of the 8 wonders of the world. So that was a very fun fact. And then they actually shot Avatar,
The Way of Water.
The Way of Water, in that area and those islands that we went to tour and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
So that was kind of cool. The guide that we had was a really good guide, and he was giving us these not history lessons, but you know, these fun facts. So when he mentioned about like the movie, you saw the rocks and you're like, wow, like you can actually see like where it came from. So
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, what a great guide for that excursion. So, but yeah, good times in El Nido.
And back to
Cheers.
regular beer too.
Yeah, no San Miggy's or Red Horses anymore. Oh, to end the vlog, we bought some snacks in the airport right before we left. So I have these ube cookies that I thought would be fun to try with. So they told me like ube was like a really big thing out there in the Philippines because one day I was gonna get some ice cream, and I didn't know what ube was, and they were like, no, you need to try it. Like it's a really big thing out here. So I asked for like an ube vanilla swirl ice cream, and they happened to be out of the ube. So I tried, and the rest of the trip I just never felt the urge to try ube. So I didn't, but I grabbed these cookies. So now we're gonna try some ube, which I asked Chris earlier if he knew what ube was, and he said no. Want me to tell you what it is?
Tell me after I try it.
Okay. Okay, so there you go, our ube cookies. Chris gets one, I get one. Cheers. They're crunchy,
Yeah, if you're gonna hear the crunch, it's crunchy.
but they're good. I mean, not too sweet. I thought it would have been sweeter with all the little sugar on here, but
Yeah. Reminds me of like a morning cookie. You know, people like have a coffee, whatever. And I don't know if they have it over there, but like, that's what it reminds me of a
yeah,
morning cookie.
it's good. It tastes good. It's just, I thought it would have been sweeter. It's not sweet. Very light sweetness to
Yeah,
it.
very light sweet. Just enough to give it flavor.
Yeah, so has a nice sweet flavor. Very crunchy, which really isn't my thing. I don't really like crunchy.
I like crunchy lot.
So ube is actually sweet potato, a purple sweet potato. So that's what ube is.
Interesting. And I hate sweet potato.
Yeah, he doesn't like sweet potato. I love sweet potato. But I actually don't like sweet potato as a sweet.
That's probably my first sweet potato I've actually said I can like.
I like sweet potato as a savory, not as sweet really, so. But it's good. And Chris will probably finish these cookies sometime before the week is
bought my own
over.
cookies. I got
at
my
like
own cookies.
2 a.m. in the morning,
I
waking
got chocolate
up.
peanut
so.
butter cookies first. I want to go through them, so.
You have chocolate peanut butter cookies?
Yes. Okay, I'll bring that back out in a minute and we'll go through that taste too.
Okay, so Chris is gonna go grab those cookies. We'll be back, coming back. Okay, Chris is back with his cookies.
Ones I got, they're called Choc Nut XL, whatever that means, but it's peanut milk chocolate. So here's what it looks like right there.
Yeah. So that's the cookies that Chris picked out. So there's a little block that looked like this. Cheers. This is
Literally
good.
just like melts in your mouth.
This is like one of those Mexican candies, which are like my favorite. I think it's called Rosita Rosas. Those like Mexican candies, this is what that tastes like. So
Yeah.
good, like a,
And it's like no effort to bite it either. As soon as you put it in your mouth, like you just hit it, it just
just melts in your mouth.
yeah, it melts. So those are our snacks.
We were snacks from the Philippines. The trip was fun. Me and Chris had been saying like our once in a lifetime of like really going to the Philippines. And then we went to the
Though we
grocery
might-
store
though
today
now-
and we started talking about, well, maybe when we go
Now we
back.
gotta-
So the trip was fine. It's over now. So yeah, that's the end of the vlog.
Oh yeah, now I'm wearing one of my shirts.
Yeah, it's a shirt that he bought from Boracay when we were at the
Boracay.
Crimson Resort.
I want to blend in with the locals, so
But it's really nice, very silky, smooth. So yeah, we will see y'all the next time me and Chris together, probably in Disney.
Disney trip.
Disney next time. But bye. excuses.